Now, all of us anime watchers and manga readers know of that unspoken genre that we all secretly read and watch in the dark. Stuff that you clearly avoid when talking with anyone. You know, ecchi. For those not in the know, ecchi is a genre for works containing nudity, whether complete or partial, and that is usually bundled together with comedy. But what if I told you that there are some ecchi out there that are worth more than the fan service? No, please don't give me that look. I'm not trying to make an excuse or anything, but there are a few out there. Hello audience, my name is Yvern, and today I bring you my top 10 ecchi series that are worth more than 4D ecchi. Let us begin. Actually no, before I begin, let me elaborate on a few things. Ecchi is simply anything with nudity. However, the series that have ecchi are not always the happy-go-lucky kind. In fact, series like Berserk, Gantz, and Ubel Blatt are far from happy-go-lucky, but because there is nudity, the three can be considered ecchi. For this list, however, I will not be listing any of those that I have mentioned above, because they would be much too obvious. Starting off at number 10 is Gamblefish, a series that I first began reading a few years back. The story revolves around a teenage gambler that pretty much tries to scam everyone around him while building up his little harem. Unintentionally, somehow. The reason I like this manga is that it takes two polar opposite genres and shoves them into one. You have psychological mixed with ecchi. Whether the game be dice or poker, the main character always pulls through, and the fan service is just more gravy. At number 9 we have Fuuka, another work by one of those few romantic writers I actually follow, Kuji. The reason why I would recommend this series is simply so that I could recommend Kuji. For those who aren't quite familiar with the name, Kuji is the same mind that brought us Suzuka and Kimi no Iromachi, otherwise known as A Town Where You Live. Now, like I said, I'm not really the type of guy to read romances, but the overarching universes in his two better known works and this new Fuuka is more than enough to get me hooked. Apart from that, expect a nice ride on the emotional roller coaster, whether it be positive or negative, with Kuji. Moving on to number 8 is Papa no Ikuto o Kihinasai. Or you can say the English name, listen to me girl. I am the father. The story follows a college freshman that suddenly has to take care of 3 young girls and displays the hardships and the good times of its experience. Prepare to have your hearts touched, but by saying that I'm sure some of you will go into it with brick hearts just so that you could comment how you didn't have your hearts touched. At number 7 we have Shokugeki no Soma, a welcome addition to the food genre. Now, I don't know why, but I love watching and reading about food. Call me screwed up or something, but I'd rather watch a decent cooking show than an epic golf tournament. Anyway, Shokugeki follows the lives of chefs in training at a high school. What makes it interesting though is that it utilizes ecchi to express the taste of the food that is being made, which would otherwise be impossible seeing that this is a manga. Yes, it's over the top, but you know what? If the manga actually takes time to give you the recipe for the stuff they cook, I'll accept it all. At number 6 we have Sunken Rock. Oh Sunken Rock, what a manly manga you are. Oh Ken, oh Tai, oh Benito, oh Giant 8-Man. How awesome y'all look with your tuxedos and your hair that flows in the air and your leather shoes. No joke, Sunken Rock is awesome. Art is between good and great, comedy is great, characters are great, and manliness is just too much. Prepare for manly tears. Up here at number 5 is Minamoto-kun Monogatari. MKM first came to me through the Surprise Me function, and god am I enjoying it. MKM begins with a pretty-faced boy seeking to become better with women. His aunt decides to make him into a harem king, and the rest is history. If there ever were a story of the assembly of a harem, this would be it. You'll love the story, and the art, and the end. Following up at number 4 is Fairy Tail. Oh no, how could I put Fairy Tail not at number 1, fanboy scream. We all love our nude gray bullbuster, how could you? Yeah, I know. Whatever. When it comes to manga, Fairy Tail is good. When you get into the ecchi category, Fairy Tail isn't even worth talking about. Yes, you heard me. Number 4 is a pity spot for Fairy Tail. Here at number 3 is a series that is close to my heart, Cage of Eden. Oh, Cage of Eden, why you cancel on me? I love the survival genre. It's awesome learning about survival skills that I might someday need during the zombie apocalypse. It's awesome seeing people die to wildlife. It's awesome seeing people kill people. I love it. So when I saw Cage of Eden, my prayers were answered. Survival and ecchi? Well played, manga gods. Continuing on to number 2 is Kangoku Kakuin, or Prison School. Prison School does something that you rarely see in manga. It takes outrageous comedy and presents it in a beautiful Gantz level art. Gantz manga, of course. By making the art look as close as possible to reality, you become more easily immersed and accept all the ridiculous stuff that is being said for what it really is. Ridiculous. The characters are awkward, the plot is stupid, the art is amazing. I simply love it. Finally, at number 1, we have High School of the Dead. High School of the Dead? That anime with awesome boob physics and that manga that has been on hiatus since the last Ice Age. Yeah, High School of the Dead. Japan's take on the Walking Dead series. I'm a sucker for survival, guys, and zombies are a natural favorite of mine. But when you put great art with below average intelligence needed, that's all I need to hear. Well, there you go, guys. This was my top 10 ecchi series worth more than ecchi, if that makes any grammatical sense. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please leave your list below for me to read, and maybe leave a like and subscribe. This has been Yvern, and my box.